Welcome to In Session. I'm Kelli Pierce. I'm a licensed mental health counselor, and every week I get together with my co-host, Dr. Jerry Powell, who's a licensed marriage and family therapist, and we talk all about relationships. Come join us. Hey, Jerry, let's finish our conversation about the Dyadic Adjustment Scale. We have one other category that has some subcontext to it, cohesion. Under that is activities and discussion.
I think it's not surprising that couples think of activities together. One may be very focused on the activity itself. What are we going to do that I am going to enjoy or appreciate or value, that's going to be fun or interesting or intriguing? And the other is going, I don't really care what we do, just so we do something together. Well, that's a very different perspective to bring into the discussion. So one may be the planner. These are things I want to do. I want to go do this today, and I want to do this. And if you come with me or not, I don't really care because I want to go do this and have fun or learn something or be stimulated or whatever it might be. The other partner may be, whatever you want to do is fine with me. I just want us to spend time together. So it feeds into one may, if we want to look at the love languages, cherish time together.
Mm-hmm.
So the activity is not important.
That's right. I often think of it when I'm talking to couples as like playing games, being active together. It seems like some couples really enjoy that time, that camaraderie, that partnership.
Mm-hmm.
Golfing, or you said learning something new. How do we talk about those activities?
Well, I think that when we look at the two different personalities that are involved in the relationship, one may be very um, outcomes focused. I want to play game. Let's have game night. And the
Hmm.
other is fine. I don't care if I win or lose. Well, I want to win. My outcome is different than your outcome. Your outcome is let's just spend time together. My outcome is I've got to win this game. So we enter into all of our activities with differing viewpoints and perspectives.
Okay, okay. When is it a problem? When do couples argue? What's the issue?
When I want to do an activity and my partner just wants to be with me, but that activity is not at all enjoyable for them. I don't want to go play golf. I'm no good at golf. Oh, but I love golf, and you just come along, and if you don't hit a good drive, we'll just pick the ball up and move it to the green and drop it, and you can putt. Okay, well that might be fine for a couple of holes, but that activity is no fun. So when we find you keep choosing things that you like and I don't enjoy, but I enjoy you, but it begins to grate on the partner of what is it about being with you that is no fun anymore? And it can be from either viewpoint. You don't want to do the things when you say, let's go do something. You don't want to do what I want to do. The other one says, well, you always want to do things and you don't ask if I really enjoy them.
Hmm.
And I don't.
Hmm.
So we have to pull back a little and discuss more. Are we doing this for the sake of the activity, or are we doing this because we want time together?
Okay. Okay, making sure we're checking in, we're communicating about it, letting our partner know I enjoy being with you. Being out in the 100-degree sun in the middle of the day on the course, not my favorite. If that's what we're talking about, just
Right. It'd be like going to a restaurant. Let's
yeah.
go out to dinner tonight. Why? Because there could be a number of reasons. I don't want to spend time in the kitchen, or I don't want to, sit around waiting for you to cook something, or I don't want us to do something together. Let's go out and let someone else take care of us. The other one may be, I just want to go out and have time with you. So we're not distracted by fixing the meal or having to clean up. We can just have conversation together. So are we going out for a good dinner, or are we going out to be together? So if you just want to be together, where you go is really irrelevant. It's less important.
Yeah.
The important thing is, I want to go spend time with you and let's do it over dinner tonight. Let's go a little early, maybe have a couple of drinks, spend some time, visit, stay for a long dessert. We don't care how long it takes. We're not here being surrounded by the dirty house or chores to do or things that we've got to, let's
Yes.
just walk away from it and enjoy time together. Well, the other one may not want that. So we slow down the conversation. So what are you wanting to do tonight? And why do you want to do this?
I feel like then discussion, that final piece, activities and discussion, sometimes we're discussing our activities, but we're also discussing household chores. We're discussing, I think that's that final piece in the dyadic scale that is highlighting the discussion piece of it.
Right.
And I think it
So,
parlays right in this.
and discussion is so important, but we generally just make a determination based on our upbringing, our social context, what culture says. Hey, I'm going to go in and watch TV. You can take care of the dishes. Why? Because that's what you're supposed to do. Well, aren't you going to help? I don't do dishes. So when will we have that discussion about the different roles that we play, the different responsibilities that we have? So who decides those? And if our culture has decided already that's your job, not my job, or this is my job, don't do it, then we need to have that conversation more of how did you decide that? And are we going to decide this together? Or sarcastically, are you going to be the one who makes all the decisions for me? But
Mhm.
sometimes that's an unspoken question that we just let the partner make those decisions. No, this is what you're supposed to do, and I'll do this. Are we going to talk about it? Why do we need to talk about it? Decisions made. Well, that's a unilateral decision that is not made as a partnership.
Hmm. Hmm. How easy it is to fall in line with that and to kind of do that dance together if we're both coming from this. Well, maybe it is shared beliefs, but it's not necessarily what we want to continue. So I'm coming from a home where it was more traditional, and so maybe is my partner, and we're playing roles because that seems familiar, but not necessarily what we're choosing, and we're just going along.
Going along. Well, and I think part of the going along can be a social construct as well,
Yeah.
particularly if you have a strong personality in one and less of a personality in the other. Well, this is how my folks did it, or this is how I was raised, or this is how I think we should do it, or this is what I believe. And the other one goes, okay, I don't want to fight you about your parents or your upbringing or your beliefs, because those are evidently very closely held and very important to you. So I guess that's the way we're going to do things. But that's not my choice.
Right.
But my choice is not to fight you about it. So I have to go along. So
Hmm.
we've made a choice by not making a choice.
Yes, there it
We
is.
made a choice to go along by not making the choice to discuss this.
Yeah.
Not necessarily to confront and argue, but to discuss, okay, well, do I get a voice in this? How about my viewpoint? Or what about how I think and how I was raised?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Even if I felt different last week, I've changed my mind. And now I
yeah,
want this to look a little different. And that's when we're discussion. I think you made a good point. It's not argument, it's discussion. I have a viewpoint here. I want to discuss my viewpoint. And in earlier segments, we talked about conflict, we talked about decision making. So I think we've shared a good foundation of communication. I'm on your team. We're together. If it's important to you, it's important to me because you're important to me. Those just feel like they work in this situation also when we're discussing same tools.
they do. Same tools, same viewpoint. We draw back our pokey sticks, take down our shields, and go, this is our relationship. And you're right. I did think of it differently last week, but some of my energy has changed, or my schedule has changed, or I've looked at it and realized this is not really equitable to me, or fair, or appropriate, or I just don't want to do this. and I need some help. So the communication is taking down the shield and say, I'd like for us to talk about this. It's not an attack. It's not an aggressive move. It's a discussion.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. Going through the dyadic adjustment scale, I think has been fun, and I think it's shared some really good ideas, concepts, strategies with people. So we're just going to continue down this road of exploration on
That's
relationships.
great. Thank you.